Hello everybody, this is Chad from CBW Farms, welcoming you back to Six Ashes here. We're on episode number 5 already, so welcome back. And yeah, let's see what we have going on today. It is the morning, day number 2 here, 8:50 in the morning. We're at the house, and yeah, we got a few little projects going on today. I've had a little bit of a busy morning this morning so far on the map here. We've been doing some logging. And I've been playing around with a few different things, and yeah, we'll head down to our tiny little forest area that we bought yesterday on the map. Kind of drive through our pig farm. I got the animals both cleaned out this morning. We have some pigs and we have some chickens, and so I got everything cleaned up. I didn't refill feed or anything, but figure they should be good for 10 days anyway. So we'll bounce back to these guys later on. Alright. Right past the farm, you can see our grass is growing. And our little field there, 41 I believe that is. Kind of a hazy morning here on Six Ashes. A hazy, lazy morning. Well, hopefully everyone's doing well since the last time I've seen you here on Six Ashes. I apologize for the delay in between videos, but real life kind of caught up a little bit this week. I had just about 4,400 new baby pigs come into one of my sites, and so yeah, that was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We had little pigs come in, and yeah, they kind of take a lot of time, I guess, to get started, but we've got them sorted now, and the little pigs are sorted off from the bigger pigs, I guess, and so we kind of gruel feed them so that the little guys can catch up a little bit. And a gruel feed is, there's kind of a little additive. We put in some feed and kind of moisten it up for them with some water, and yeah, kind of give it to them in a little pan. But yeah, as you can see, I've got the Lizard T-Rex 900 here. I ended up having to download this. I haven't tried this wood chipper before. I had a different one, and it wouldn't work with my least bigger tipper that I have over here. And this one wouldn't work with the bigger tipper. I don't know if the tip collision's way too high or what on it, so I've had to go back to my little trailer here. But as you can see, we have 8,000 liters of wood chips already. We'll haul these down to the sawmill. I'm not sure what the market is for them, but nonetheless, we'll get them sold. My money was down to like $3,000, so yeah, I needed to do something for some income. Our sunflowers right beside us are growing well. Yeah, we'll make the corner here. At least the sawmill is nice and close. And I can't remember what I got now off a couple of these loads here. I think about $6,000 a load is about all it amounts to, but it's still pretty fair money anyway. We'll take it. Did a bunch of tree cutting and stacking things up. And that's kind of going to be our main goal today, is to get some money built back up again. And we have a field of canola that's ready to harvest, and I think we have a field of sugar beets that's ready to harvest again too. $6,600. We'll take that. Alright. Yeah, it'd be hard to get in here with the semi, I believe. Listen to the motor purr there of our 515 Fendt. Yeah, like I say, we got a few trees we can get rid of there yet. And I tried placing some trees earlier on this map, and it wouldn't let me. It says there's too many for some reason, so I guess we'll have to get rid of a few. I hope the neighbor doesn't mind us using their field. There we go. The wood chipper must hold around 2,000 liters. We'll go and we'll We got to hop in, start it up here. We got the engine running, and all right, I need to turn on my help window here. It's been a few days. Turn on wood crusher. Chomp, 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 chomp here. Boy, that's filling up the wagon in a hurry. Let's hop in the tractor here and see how much we have. Oh, we have a full load already. Well, let's hop out of the tractor and shut this grinder off. I don't want to waste any time because I'm only leasing it since our funds are very, very short at the moment. There, now you get to watch me go back to the sawmill again. Like I said, we got a few trees cleaned up out of there, and I used the T-Rex to get rid of some stumps. Like I say, we kind of had to go back to the old-fashioned way of doing this. Being the tree devourer did not seem to want to cooperate with me on this map. I was hoping it really would because wood chips pay so well on 6 ashes. Thought, boy, that tree devourer would be a great asset for our farm. But like I said, for some reason it just kind of kept knocking the trees down, and it wouldn't give me any wood chips. It took a lot of work to get some anyway. We get another 6,600 out of this one? Yes, we did. Good deal. Ugh, don't turn quite sharp enough. There we go. We're not going to spend this whole episode here on cutting wood, but we'll do a little bit here and get a couple more loads in maybe. And then we'll see about getting to our canola field. You can see I have the harvester straight ahead of the tractor here, sitting right over there, ready for action. Alright, get back under here. It's kind of a sweet spot to this thing. Now we can throw some wood chips in. I don't know which way I'm going here. Alright, we have it started back up again, and I went the wrong way off there. I know I can carry all these because I carried them all over. I'll probably end up using some kind of a grab on the loader or something here eventually, and I can put longer logs in. That grass kind of grows through this. That's odd. I thought it would fall down. I didn't know I could balance it that good. There's my hand. I know it probably won't take a heck of a lot of these to get another load. We probably got a few loads laying here. Oh, and there goes Farm Dog Jim. My son must be home from work. He had to work till 1 o'clock today at the grocery store. I'm guessing he's home. Today my wife has gone camping. She might come home later on. She didn't know if she was going to stay up at the camper tonight or not. But a lot of our friends aren't up there this weekend. They had other things going on. So I know she kind of wanted to go on her kayak this morning before the wind picked up and kind of enjoy some time on the lake with her coffee and her kayak. But it's kind of a hot, muggy day here in Iowa again, too. Yeah, it's got to be around 85, and the dew point is in the mid-70s for sure, probably around 75, 76 degrees. So we had a little bit of rain last night. Some more thunderstorms came through, and I seen there was a few cornfields that took a little bit of wind, and the corn ain't standing the best at the moment. It ain't going to hurt too much, but it may be a little harder to harvest. I haven't noticed any of our corn that Looks like it got affected by the storms, but throw one more in there and we'll just see where we're at here. Oh, we're full already. Let me go shut that off again. I wish our bigger tipper would work underneath here. I tried underneath every little bit direction I could. I tried backing into it, and just must be too tall. So eventually I'd like to buy a better tipper anyway, maybe one that's not quite 45,000 liters like our leased one that we have, which costs us money every day to have that one. Ooh, big bump. I wonder how much we have left in the wood chipper. I guess we'll find out when we get back again. Hopefully I didn't waste too many logs. I don't know what happens if you keep putting logs in, if it holds more. Or... Our money's slowly going up here, but every little bit helps right at the moment. Get another $6,600. Yep, another $66.12 again. Try to get into my little corner here so I can back up, since I know we can't make the turn. Backing around again. Alright, we'll get back underneath our chipper there and see how much was in it again. At least if there's some in it, I know that I'm hitting the sweet spot for the trailer. Like I say, my goal would be I'd like to get that little pile cleaned up. There it comes. Ooh, it must hold quite a bit in there. Held 5,000 liters. I don't know if that's the maximum that it holds overwards. Or overwards. Over and above our trailer. Don't stand on the belt and get in the chipper. We won't need a lot of these logs again. I kind of wish we had super strength on PS4 or consoles. That would be kind of nice. Put some longer ones in. Yeah, I spent a lot of time carrying these little logs over here. They came from quite a ways away. Well, fair ways away, I guess. Come on, there we go. Like I say, I don't want to put too many in and get way over again. I wish that grass didn't grow through that like it does, but not much we can do about that, I guess. Other than buy the field and cut the grass. I mean, we better not complain about the neighbor's stuff here. He's nice enough to let us use his ground to do this. So hopefully we're not packing it too bad or running down too much of his grass. We'll go back in here a minute. Oh, we're full again. It don't take much to fill this trailer. I'm kind of worried a little bit about my other tipper that we're leasing. I'm kind of thinking that it is not going to work for that harvester either. I was kind of hoping I could get in there, but that's got a pretty low unload point on it, on the harvester. I keep running fast over that bump. Well, it looks like we got rain coming. I think we're gonna get in the harvester here pretty quick. We'll unload this load a minute. At least we got a little more breathing room here on the cash situation. My dogs are running back and forth in here, that's why. I see my son is in here. He's home from work. All right, another $6,600, so we're gaining. All right, we're going to go get that harvester going before it starts raining. I think a lot of our work will be done down on this end of the farm today. We'll have fields to prep again. And hopefully we don't have to plow that canola ground. Hit my big bump here again. Bump, bump. We can go back to wood chipping later if it starts raining or something. Let's hop in our old bison here. Well, before we do that, I want to show you what we have here. Let's go to our leased items. We have the T-Rex that we leased, and we did the IT runner because that is required to grab that other T-Rex 900. So we leased this. Like I said, there's our trailer that's too big to use for most anything, or cedar, and yeah. This is our lizard chipper that we got. It's off the mod hub, obviously. I think it costed around $3,000 to lease it. We got our animal transporter yet. That maybe we'll get some pigs later on again, and then we can return that. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this tree devourer. Like I said, it's an IT runner style. Our hook lift. All right. Kind of parked in the tree. All right. Hopefully we'll get some good canola off this field. Try to get some headlands done first here if we can. And get away from those trees too. So yes, here we are back again with our old bison. We still haven't upgraded yet. I think I have an idea for a harvester that I'd like to upgrade to from this one, which is a fairly decent sized step up from this. Later on today, while I'm recording this one, I'm hoping to get a video out about my top 17 mods that I use in Farming Simulator on PS4. I know Jelsa Farmer has, I seen he released his here about a half an hour ago. I seen it was on his, it got the notification for it. So Jelsa Farmer was going to do this. Rusty Money Gaming was going to do this. We kind of call it a challenge of doing your top 17 mod video, but it's not really a challenge. So Rusty Farmer, Rusty Gaming and Jelsa Farmer are both making these videos, and it's all started with Driver 53. If you haven't watched Driver 53 Gaming yet, please go check him out, because he did the first video of his top 17 mods, so we're kind of copying him. But I have not watched any of their videos, and I don't want to watch their videos till after I record mine, because I don't want to say, oh yeah, I could use that one, I could use that one. I know I have a list written here of my 17 mods, but I have about 5 or 6 honorable mentions on there, or mods that go with some of the mods that I have on there. So I'm hoping to record that today after I get this video out and released to you guys. So hopefully you enjoy that one too. And maybe we can talk, maybe Farmer Cop will do it too. Bruce's Gaming, he was another one that was going to do the kind of 17 mod challenge, I guess you might call it. And he's thinking about doing 2 videos, one for PS4 and one for PC. I think I'm just going to do one video for the PS4, because most of my PC mods are scripting mods, more or less, so there's really not much to show. I think there's 2 mods on there that are actual equipment, so I might just add them into my PS4 video and give them both at once. And like I said, I kind of went through my mods this morning and looking at them like, oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. So I could have definitely named more, But yeah, hopefully I can get that recorded and out to you guys yet today too. Today is Saturday, and like I said, I've had the busy week with the pigs. In fact, this morning after chores we had to size a bunch of pigs yet, so my son helped me do that. That took a little while. Like I say, it's hot and sticky out there, like I said earlier, so that didn't help matters, but we got it done. And I need to have a field person come. I think they're coming Monday to grade the last of the pigs that we got in, which means, to see if there's anything wrong with any of the pigs. They'll look at every pig that came in and check out their sizes and, if they're going to make viable pigs or not. And, which they all look good to me, but there's a bunch of small ones in there that are a little too small to be with the general population. Looks like we're going to get a fairly decent little crop off this little field. Again, our sugar beets are right behind this field. You can't see it now, but it'd be right behind us. And again, there too, I think I'm going to have to lease the same sugar beet harvester I used the last time, and we'll have to top it all first, and then we'll go over with the harvester. Like I said, my tractor seems just a little too small to do both the topping and the harvesting at the same time on those beets. So we'll have plenty of sugar beets for our piggies for a long time anyway here. That's why I'm thinking of possibly adding maybe 6 more head or something like that, but I don't quite remember what we have offhand now. We'll have to check that out later, but no, our animals are doing good. I have to get to the store, or have to find us a little trailer to haul some pallets back on. I'd like to get the Quiet Hitman refillable pallets for our eggs that'll be coming from our chickens, because then I know I can add the egg boxes that are there already. Oh boy, I ran over my crop. There's load number 1. Head back to our tractor and our tiny little tipper here. See how much we can get done before the rain comes. There we go. Canola is pretty tall stuff when it grows. I've never seen it in real life. Well, I think I have in northeast South Dakota. I may have seen it. I think my dad said that's what it was, but I don't remember what it looks like. I was kind of a young kid at the time. And canola we don't grow in our area. My combine really needs a wash job here too. All right. 1 tank full put in the wagon. Now we got to travel a little further than what our big field was. I think we'll fill up that silo, and then if we have any excess yet, I don't know that we will, we probably won't, but if we have excess, then we'll sell that, because otherwise the pigs will eat this canola too. That'll cheapen some of our feed costs that we have. Kind of a nice morning here on 6 Ashes. This is one of the easier harvesters to do. Well, I guess you call it in cab, but there's really no cab on this one, but this one doesn't work too bad. Some of the other harvesters, there's kind of bars in the way so you can't see the end of the header, and this is a pretty small header anyway that we're using. Yeah, the little jobs we need to get done on our farm here. It's going to be slow growth, but we'll get there. It may take us 50 episodes to get what we want, but we'll slowly gain here. Get kind of caught up again with what we got. I don't know what crop we'll put back in again. We don't have a planter, so we can't plant any corn. I'd like to get some of that for the pigs too, being as we have that small little corn head for this harvester. But again, I'm not sure how long we'll keep this one around. The problem is it's got so many hours on it, it's worth hardly nothing to sell it, you know, or trade it off for a newer combine. Yeah, life on 6 Ashes here is pretty laid back. We're not too worried about anything. It'll all come. It'll all work out. Like I say, once we get a bigger harvester, we might do a few harvesting contracts, and that'll help out too. But really on 6 Ashes, the fields are so small that you don't make a lot of money for contracts on here. But at the same rate, it doesn't take very long to do a contract. It probably takes longer to arrive at the fields when they're from one end of the map to the other. Pretty soon we can start going back and forth, but yeah, it takes quite a few headlands for this little old combine. It turns fairly sharp, but you need a little bit of room. Plus, as you can notice, we're keeping our pipe outward, so if it would happen to fill up, then we can just drive our wagon right underneath. We're gaining ground here. Yeah, we still have grass that we have to do something with all around our starting farm. There's not going to be a lot of grass there, but a little bit. So eventually I'd like to get a round baler that makes silage bales. But we don't own the ethanol plant. I'm sorry, you can tell where I'm from, but the biogas plant. So we'll have to get that purchased too, so silage is worth more to us. I mean, eventually we're going to need silage and hay and straw for our cows too when we eventually get cows, but that's going to be a while down the road as expensive as that CJ farm is. But then again, we gain more ground there too, so more farm ground and grass fields. So that'll be a good thing too. A lot of birds in this field. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but like our old friend DJ would say, "Get out of here, birds." Well, we're getting a pretty good chunk of this field done already. We're probably half done. Well, I'm going to go around one more time for sure, since I want to keep my pipe on the outside again. Yeah, this has got to be some kind of record for me. Whoa, I did it again. Ran over my crop. Crop destruction. Now we got to go way to the other side of the field. We'll cut right across. Good thing we can run good. This is like the younger version of me. The younger version that could run. Getting too old for that now. Alright, we'll get over here and get this unloading. You can see I did some crop destruction again, because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Well, it looks like we don't have to plow, and we definitely don't need lime, which we shouldn't. So that's good. And how's our canola doing? Our canola should be about the highest yield we can get. It's all plowed, it's fertilized, it's limed, so that's good. I kind of forgot what we had all done to it. I thought everything was pretty close to fully fertilized and limed. All right. Starting back up again, and away we go. Won't take much more, and that wagon will be full, and we'll have to haul that back to our silo. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sitting here thinking, is Rusty money gaming? I'm so sorry, Rusty. My mind was 10 different directions there at once. Kind of trying to see what we were doing here and thinking what I did earlier today. And yeah, Rusty Money Gaming. So please go check him out. Rusty's a great friend of the channel and a great YouTuber. He does a bunch of challenges on his channel, live streams, and he's got a survival role play series that he's doing that's on Newbrook Farms. Even though he's got Grandpa on there, and Grandpa kind of a scary guy to me, but is one of his characters on there. But no, that's a fun little series to watch, and yeah, please get subscribed to Rusty and see what he's all got for you. He does a lot of premieres on his Newbrook Farm series, and so that way he's right there to chat with you when the video releases. And yet if you're not there when the premiere is, you can watch it at any time. And this is tough for me too right now. As I'm recording this, Farmer Cop, my words are not coming out today. Farmer Cop is doing his multiplayer series, which he normally does on Saturday mornings. So he's doing that. I did watch him for a little while. I believe there's like 150 people watching, so a nice turnout there for a Saturday. So again, you can check out Farmer Cop and Farmer Cop's second channel, Gamer Cop, also, where he plays other games other than Farming Simulator. Farmer Cop is another great friend of the channel. Yeah, we appreciate all these guys helping us out, our small guys, and we like to show support for them too. And again, like I said, Jelsa Farming that did the top 17 video that he released this morning, go check that out. And Jelsa streams mostly on Friday evenings. Go check Jelsa out. He's from Norway, so his time zone's a little different. I know I've mentioned this before, but Jelsa's a very good friend of the channel also. And go check out Jelsa's Farming. And as I mentioned earlier too, we got Bruce's Gaming that we watch a lot of. And like I say, Bruce does his live streams normally on Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. And they run usually for about 3 hours where he's doing some challenges. And Bruce is even starting to play a little bit more on PC now too. And kind of getting a little variety with his streams. So you never know which one you're going to catch, I guess. So. And on Friday, Bruce normally does multiplayer streams with the Shanty Boys, usually later in the evening on Friday nights. And then on Saturday and Sunday, Bruce has a channel on Facebook where he normally does American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator. So go check that out. That's usually sometime in the mid-afternoons on Saturdays and Sundays. Again, that's also under Bruce's Gaming too, so it's pretty easy to find if you search it on Facebook. No, our small little channel has a lot of friends, and I'm not even mentioning a lot of them yet. We got a farming trucker, he's a great friend of the channel, and we got Gamer 2018. Oh boy, there are so many. My hats are off to all of them. Driver 53. Like I said, it's hard to know where to start and where to stop. I could spend a whole session here just talking about friends of the channel and great YouTubers. And we got Morella, she's fun to watch. Southern Lady 76, she's fun to watch. She usually streams in the later afternoons on weekdays too. Go check her out. Morella, check her out. She's taking a little bit of time off from recording right now. She's just taking a couple weeks off just to recharge her batteries a little bit. Boy, I'm just trying to think. I chat with so many of them. There's Call Me Blur. He's a great one to watch. I think I'm going to fill the wagon here. Sorry, I'm thinking two things at once again. But at least the words are coming out now. Farm Sins, S-I-N-Z, is another great channel. I haven't got to watch a lot of his yet, but he's another small YouTuber. Luis Hernandez is his name. Faber Farming is another fun one to watch. He does a lot of live streams, and he's got Let's Plays also. He's good at adding music and everything else to his streams, so he's a little more used to it than some of us newer guys are. We just about getting this field done already. I didn't know if I'd keep you guys in this whole time or not. But we're just chatting today anyway. This is kind of our mini live stream where I don't get to see what you're writing right away, but feel free to add anything in the comments of things you'd like to see on this farm or any other series you'd like to see. Like I say, we also have our Griffin, Indiana Let's Play going on at the same time. So I'm hoping later on today maybe to get an episode of that one recorded and released also, depending how time goes. We'll be on episode number 3 there. If you haven't watched it yet, please check it out. It'll be under my playlist. No, you guys are what's making this channel great. It's all your suggestions I kind of go by and kind of wing things a little bit on myself here too, I guess. We're definitely not going to have a silo full after this. I don't believe that we have a cultivator, now that I think about it, or a disc harrow. I think we're going to have to get one of them too to cultivate this before we can seed that, if we use that lease seeder that we've been using, which we might do one more time just until we get a little more money built up. We're, like I said, kind of starting a little bit from scratch here. So I got to watch my gauge here. I'm at 96% full, so try to do this and not run over any crop. We'll get the pipe out and get ready for unloading. Alright, just about full. There, I didn't run over any crop this time. We'll back off there a little bit. Now we need to go unload our tipper. So we get to make some windshield time. Now I'd still like to get that honey pot allotment, but I'd like to get some manure built up first, so we don't have to buy any. So we'll have to put water and manure there, and that'll be a little extra income for us too. And it's right close to all of our ground right at the moment. I kind of got a mess going on around here. Oh! I was going to try to cut on the inside there. I haven't tried that wagon with the harvester, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. That harvester has a tough time in wagons this size sometimes, finding the sweet spot. We'll use our old stuff for now. What's an extra couple trips? Makes us feel like we're doing more that way. I will say, I will give one hint of my top 17 mods for PC, and that is, I believe it's called Stop. And what it does, anytime you're in a harvester, if you got crop destruction on or not, it don't matter, but once that harvester is full, it stops. You know, and you won't drive over any. I wish we had that on console here too, because I get so busy gabbing sometimes and I'm not watching what I'm doing, and then I'm running over my crop. And it really gets to be quite a bit if you're using the tool height for header mod, you know, where you're moving at the speed that the harvester can actually go. So that harvester will go 13 miles an hour that we have. So we'd be harvesting at that. So once that fills up, if you're not paying attention, you'll drive even further along. Oh, our wheat field looks like it's growing good. Glad it's not quite ready yet, because I'm not ready to harvest it yet. And we need to get a baler. And we need to get a silo. Because unfortunately, that's one of the limitations here on console. We can only make 200 bales, and that's all it'll let us make. So, you know, we might get 80 bales off that, of straw off that field ahead of us there. You know, by the time we want to do some grass and that, it don't take long to be at the max. We'll cut through our yard. I might put a little road through here. But yeah, this is the grass that I was talking about we need to cut. And we might even do it Mr. Sealy P style if you watched his series on Six Ashes. He did all of this road shoulder grass just to get extra, because we own the roads here, so we gained a little bit more grass we could do, but we'll see how much time we have, and I might do a bunch of that off camera too, just to get a bunch of feed built up for when we do have cows. These are some long old fields here. Like I say, eventually I'd like to buy these. One, that I'm not driving over the neighbor's ground anymore. You know, eventually we might buy the forest that's to our right here. I don't know how many sections that comes in. I hope it's not just one big long section of forest, that we can buy it in bits and pieces. See, we're kind of clearing an area out there. I don't know what we're going to use it for, but it's kind of a rough area. Alright, we'll have this field done in no time now. There. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a full... I know we won't have another full load here for sure, so... Start our harvester up. Yeah, for as small as amount that this thing holds, it sure takes a while for it to unload. Alright, we'll get everything warmed up here. There we go. Let's finish this field off a minute. Where that bigger tipper does work good, though, is when we do our sugar beets that were just ahead of us there. It does work nice for that, since you get so many sugar beets off of a little field. So we'll definitely keep it around for that harvest. We'll just have to move it over there. I'd like to get another little tractor, too. It's kind of a pain in the bum to be hooking and unhooking all the time. And lift our header up here, swing around. we're just about done. So I'm sure on the next episode we'll see how the sugar beets come, but maybe we'll be getting the fields prepped again and reseeded and decide what we want to put in there. So if you guys have any ideas what you'd like to see me plant in these 2 fields coming up, let me know. It's not going to be sugar cane, I'll guarantee that. Not going to be poplars, not going to be cotton, because the cotton harvesters are so expensive. Yeah. Preferably not potatoes. But if that's what enough of you guys want to see, that's what we can do. Well, we'll be done with the harvester down here for now. We're going to have this back up to the yard, because we'll need our corn head to do the sunflowers when they're ready. They got one more growth stage here, the way it looks. So we'll get them parked out of the way over here somewhere. Well, I think I will leave you for now. I'll get this brought back up to the yard. I'll just go ahead and do that now and get the corn header and get that fixed up, so I know that hasn't had any maintenance done on it yet. We haven't used it. It just fits through there. So I'll get this back up to the yard, and I'll probably see you when we are harvesting our sugar beets. See you in a second. We've got the silo full at the main farm now, so we got 75,000 liters of sugar beets, and we got a full load, so we're going to sell some. And I just looked at the price at Severn Valley stores. It don't look very great. I think it's $248 per 1,000 liters. So we're not going to get a lot of money for this, but we're going to get some. So we'll take it. And Severn Valley stores is really close to us, but we have to go all the way around to get to it. So that's what we're fixing to do right now. We'll see how much we get off this load, and we'll have a little bit left to finish up afterwards, and then yeah, we'll bring that down there too, I guess. And like I said, it's all money in the bank. Like I said, it's going to be nothing great. But I will meet you when we get down there. Alright, here we are. Well, let's see what we get off this load anyway. Yeah, I was doing some editing, and I did not realize that I waffled on for over 40 minutes on that first cut. So we're going to cut this video short here right away, and I will finish the sugar beets on our next episode. $11,000 for all of that. Not very impressive. we're definitely not going to do no sugar beet farming anyway. Potatoes paid like just about $500 per 1,000 liters, so yeah. But I guess we get to look at a little different part of the map here anyway, to even though it's close to where we were. Like I said, just on the other side of those trees that are right over there is where we were, but we need to go way around to get to it. But yeah, like I said, I will finish this up either off camera or on our episode number 6 anyway. We'll finish that up, get our fields prepped, and maybe buy a cultivator and get reseeding something anyway. We'll decide what we want to put in there. Yeah, I was hoping to get some more pigs bought on this episode, but I did not realize I was rambling on as long as I did earlier, so I apologize for that. But anyhow, we are going to end this here today, and thank you very much for watching. Like I said, any suggestions or anything, please put them in the comments, and please consider hitting the like button, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that too. It's much appreciated, and will help the channel grow, and yeah, get more of what you guys want to see anyway. So with that being said, I guess we'll leave it at there for now, guys. So, well, have productive farming anyway, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks again, guys. Bye.